What is your advice to senior leaders in the industry that are looking for their next role?
Oh, I have two. I think do the research. Ask the questions that you wish you would have asked that one company that maybe it did not turn out the way it was expected or the way it was the role was told to you. Ask the questions that you didn't ask before. Do the research. I think that anyone on the other end that doesn't like the amount of questions you have is, maybe not there's it's a question, that would cause you pause. The other piece is, um, even if you're not quite ready, if you get outreach regarding a role that aligns with your career goals or it sounds interesting, have the conversation. It's always better to walk to something instead of run from something. Sometimes, we see those things in the back of our head. It's like everything's great, but there's this missing or this off. It's just a great time because you're very relaxed. You're happy where you are. You don't have to go. That is when you ask the right questions. When you're not necessarily in a rush to get out or find something. So always be kind of out there, I say.
That's a very great point and really good advice. Sometimes when I'm interacting with senior leaders while they are in their job search, they are also in a conundrum when they are pursuing two different opportunities in separate organizations, and both opportunities seem to be almost moving positively and at the same pace. And there comes a point where they have to choose one of the opportunities.
Mhm.
And at times, the conundrum is they may not find the right spot or that opportunity in their interviewing process to inform either of the hiring teams. And sometimes they end up choosing that one job, and the other employer, it leaves a bad taste with that employer. Senior recruiters like yourself, where it just creates a sour taste. Any tips, advice on how senior leaders can navigate such situations, to one, help themselves, help the recruiter that's trying to help them find the best job, and be respectful with both the employers.
Right. So I think as a talent acquisition professional, you should be asking the question, right? From the first conversation. I'm going to make sure that I keep you up to date on the process. Please ensure that if anything changes for what opportunities do you have? And if anything changes for you, you let me know because I want to make sure we can keep pace and that I'm aware. So I think transparency goes on both sides. I've been, um, uh, you know, spoken with people who are very transparent and some who are very fearful of transparency. So I think in order to, you just have to say it. Of course, even if you weren't looking and I reached out, that gets people thinking, right? Maybe I should have looked at, I'm moving along in this opportunity. I wasn't looking, but it's looking like I might be getting an offer. So I might want to answer, just I think that from a professional standpoint, you never want to burn a bridge. And I'm not saying that that would burn a bridge, but you're right. It could leave, a little bit of a bad taste. Okay.
Makes sense.